Hey guys, it's Kind of Collective. Welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be opening up a box from BBTS. It's a pretty big box, and I admit it's probably because I ordered something last minute and put it in my cart, in my pile of loot. And it was kind of just an impulsive buy. And after like purchasing it and having it being processed, I was kind of like, do I really need this? And I'm like, nah, I probably don't. But it's here anyway, and so we'll just open it, at least see what it is, and I'll probably just end up listing it on eBay or something. But I'm kind of surprised, like, for BBTS, they didn't have the special BBTS tape that goes around this. I don't know why this one looks so different than normal. Maybe they ran out of their normal supplies from COVID. I don't know. Okay. So it's a really big box. Oh my god. Okay, we're just gonna put this on the ground because I can't even see. So here we have this postcard, Big Bad Toy Store. And this website's really cool because you can kind of put stuff in your pile of loot, either pre-orders or in-stock stuff, and then kind of ship it when you want to. And then shipping is only $4 right now. And you can kind of cancel things if you change your mind. And then you have about 90 days to decide whether or not to like ship your item in your pile of loot or to cancel the order. And so that's their postcard. Okay, let's go and do the pops first. There's about 5 Funko Pops in here, and most of them are collector's grade. Oh, and this first one is Alex Morgan. She actually will complete my my soccer collection for Pops. Let's get it out of the plastic. So they recently increased the price for the collector grade Pops. Like now, instead of being like $12.99, it's kind of like $13.99 or something like that. Like it's kind of gone up by a couple dollars, and it's starting to get a little too pricey to get collector's grade. But these ones were from like the old pricing range, and so they're not too bad. And I had like a lot of short credit anyway. So this is Alex Morgan. So she will complete my soccer line for the U.S. women's national team. And so there's only 4 players that they've released for this, and then Megan Rapinoe had the Funko Shop exclusive, and that was it. So there's 4 people, but with 1 extra variant. And so these are so cool. She actually has like kind of red-orange sneakers for soccer cleats. Yeah, I think they're orange, my favorite color. And then she's wearing a pink headband, which I think she's kind of known for. So yeah, she's number 13, and she finally will complete my collection. Yay! Okay. We'll put her over here. Okay, next we have WandaVision, Wanda Halloween. This was a really last minute order for my cart. Like these were, I think the Halloween ones were the last Wanda Pop Visions for me to get. I just didn't know. The episode came out so much later than the others, and I just wasn't sure if I wanted it. But you know, I thought the nostalgic factor of having the MCU actors dressed up as their comic book variants, that was cool enough. And so I just kind of got the pop. And here she is. Oh wow, she actually has a piece of plastic over her arm. I'm not sure how much protection that really needs. I mean, I guess if the box caved in, you know, it would hit that arm, but with the perfect box, like honestly, with a box that's like within a box, it wouldn't really be in danger of like being crushed. But so she's carrying a pumpkin trick-or-treat bag, and at first I was kind of like, oh, these are kind of weird. They're just sort of out there. There's Halloween versions. But now that they've released like more episodes and more characters in like the Halloween line, I'm like, oh, these are totally necessary to get. So that's Scarlet Witch, the MCU Wanda, dressed up as her comic book self. Okay, here's one that was not collector's grade. I got a second one for Maria Sharapova, and as I mentioned in my other video, I want to use this pop and like make a custom out of it, so that's why I didn't really care about the box condition. And so BBTS's regular grade pop, standard grade pops, they just come in like this, and they just put it in the box and kind of hope for the best. So you kind of see there is somewhere in the corner I saw. Where was it? Like there's just some like scuffs in this corner in the edge, and but actually, it's not too bad for like, being shipped with like no protection really, because they don't even like wrap it in bubble wrap at all. It's just stuffed in there. So that's pretty surprising. We'll put her over here. Okay, so we have two more collector grade pops. This one is, oh, it's Penny from Inspector Gadget. So I was really hoping that they would make Brain as well, their dog. Oh my god, but it's Penny. She's so smart. She's totally the brains behind Inspector Gadget. Like, Inspector Gadget's like so ridiculous. Penny and Brain do all the work. So here she is. She's kind of got, I haven't seen the show in a long time, but I know that her messenger bag is actually kind of like a computer. And so she has that on the side of her. She has a watch on. Her outfit is very like, I don't know, it's very colorful, red and green, and she's got these brown multicolored tennis shoes. But yeah, I haven't seen the show. I don't remember what kind of pose she's doing or what she's expressing, but it sounds like she's just like explaining things, since she's just so smart. That's Penny. Okay, we have one more. Who is it? Oh, Inspector Gadget flying. Okay, I think this will now complete the Inspector Gadget line for me. I actually got the chase. I didn't remember. I saw it. I opened the box to check the condition to leave feedback on the seller. And then when I went to go like film videos, I thought, oh, what's this doing here? And I already filmed this one, and I didn't realize that was actually the chase. And so I can probably go grab it after this one. But this is the Inspector Gadget flying, and so this is like the crazy pop, but it was honestly a common, so as cool as it looks, it's not hard to get. This is so funny. So this is Inspector Gadget, and he says like, "Go go Gadget, helicopter," and then when he says that, something else pops out of all his like gadgets and stuff, like skis will come out of his feet or something. And so for this one, he has like a helicopter propeller coming out of his hat, and then he has like two handlebars for him to like steer the helicopter. And so he's flying, and this is just one of his gadgets that he uses to get around. So more shot of the box. So they had this pop, his regular pop with the magnifying glass was the one with the chase, and then there's Penny. So that was it. It's a very small set. Okay, let me go grab the chase. I'll be right back. Alright, here's the chase. I just bought this from an eBay seller for about $23, $24, and I just kind of like, actually, what's that website called? Toy Temple also had a deal of like, they'll send you the chase and the common for like $35. But I figured that the chase for this one wasn't going as much as Vision. Vision was going for like $40 on eBay, so it actually was just better if I just bought this one just by itself from an eBay seller. And so this one was about $23, $24, and it's hard to tell, but out of the top of his hat is an arm, kind of mechanical arm with a police badge. And so Inspector Gadget is kind of part of the police, I guess. I don't, maybe that's like a thing in the UK. You guys can correct me, but so you can kind of see in this picture how he has his badge, a third arm coming out of his head to show his badge. But yeah, this is the chase, and I tried to look at my comic store. I saw that they had, maybe Penny and like the other Inspector Gadget, and I asked them like, "Oh, you guys have the chase?" And they're like, "No." And I'm like, "Oh, great." So I just bought it outright, and now I don't have to worry about it. Okay, that is it for the pops. What is this? Whoa! This is so cool. I had no idea what the packaging looked like. This is the Stan Lee from MiniCo, and I got the green version, but looking at the package now, the packaging now, I'm kind of tempted to get the orange version too, which is a PX exclusive. They're both about the same price, about like 35 bucks. And this is really cool. I considered getting Stan Lee from the Funko Pop line, but it just they kind of have him dressed up as like one of his cameo appearances in one of the Avengers shows or something, or as a kind of a his Stan Lee, but then he's opening up his shirt to reveal like the Comic-Con convention that they're attending. And so there wasn't really a Funko Pop of Stan Lee that just shows Stan Lee as himself. That's why I kind of went with this. I plan to like take this one out of the box and put it in front of all my Avenger Funkos, even though this is not a Funko. This is a MiniCo. And so MiniCo is made by Iron Studios, and they actually make their own line of Avengers, but they are like about 35 each as well. So compared to Funkos, they're like 3 times as much, and it would just be kind of expensive to like get a set of Avengers in Funkos and a set of Avengers in MiniCos. And then the MiniCo style is very like it's very stylized. Like their heads are very round, kind of disproportional and stuff. But Stan Lee's, they kind of made it more normal looking. He's not like too disproportional at all. You can really tell it's him. But I know that they've made, Captain America, Thor, Iron Man, Captain Marvel, Pepper Potts as Rescue. But this is so cool. He's wearing his trademark green sweater and khaki pants, and then his white tennis shoes. And so the PX exclusive has him in the orange sweater, and I'm not sure the whole outfit's the same after that. But this is really cool, and it's got his trademark saying Excelsior, which I had to look up, and that's just kind of a word that he says to kind of, I think, mean like do better or something like that. This is just a really cool box. Like, I'm really impressed by the packaging. It just feels very like premium. Like it's black with the gold lettering, and there's even kind of like a copy of his signature on the back too, and then also on his director's chair. This is just really cool. This would be really cool to like kind of take out of the box and put it with the Avenger Funkos. Okay, I forgot I got that. That's so cool. Okay, here's probably the last thing I got that I for sure wanted. The last thing is the one I'm kind of like, that was really impulsive by, but this is the Borg Cube. This is the regular one. So before I opened up the tactical cube with the, it was kind of a plastic cube with the grid lines, the blue grid lines and stuff. So this is just a regular Borg Cube. I just started season 4, and I'm like so happy. Like, the Borg are so cool. I've never seen them before I've never seen any shows before Voyager. And even in like the first episode, which was kind of like, it was a 2-part like season finale. It was like part 1 was like in season 3, and the part 2 picked up in season 4. And they showed like a bunch of Borg cubes, like 15 of them, and I thought in my mind like, oh my god, like if it was cheap enough, I would buy like 15 Borg cubes and display them next to the Voyager ship. Although they wouldn't really be to scale, would it? Yeah, the Voyager ship was definitely like way smaller than the cube, so unfortunately, it probably wouldn't work out. You'd probably have to like either build a really small Voyager ship or build a really giant cube. But I've never ordered one of these Eaglemoss ships from another vendor, and so it looks like when you do, they still give you the magazine, although it's kind of in like not so great condition. It's like very warped and whatever. But these magazines are cool. They kind of show you the history of your ship. Oh, look. Oh, I never noticed that. On the first page for this one, they actually show like how to assemble it. That would have been so helpful for my other ships. Wasn't I having problems with was it like not the Delta Flyer, the one right before it? Oh, the regular Voyager, the assimilated. Oh my god, in that video, I said, what did I say? I forgot what I said in that video, but I kept repeating it, and I'm like, that's wrong. It's like, it's the assimilated, it's assimilated Voyager. What did I say? I'll have to look it up, but it's okay. That's really funny. So this is the Borg Cube as it appears in First Contact. So it looks like it first appeared in First Contact, and that's the specifications that they use. Wow, the crew is 5,000 Borg members. It uses transwarp propulsion. It has disruptor beams, projectiles, and cutting beams as its weaponry. That's so awesome. So here's just more stuff about the Borg cube. Who is this? Vice Admiral Hayes. He commanded the fleet that engaged the Borg cube in 2373. Before mobilizing the fleet, he contacted Captain Picard and ordered him to stay away because he believed Picard would be a liability after his previous partial assimilation. Oh, I don't know if he's probably in the same season. First Contact. Oh, look, here's the Borg Queen on the right here. Here's images from the show with the Borg cube in First Contact. And it's just like, wow, they actually are really specific about all these like details. To me, it's just like, you know, a jumble of like technology just glued onto the cube, but I know it's probably very specific. A very specific design. Whoa, look at this. Borg sphere is 1,500 feet in diameter. Oh, whereas a Borg... Oh, it shows the scale. Look. So the sphere is only 1,500 feet in diameter, whereas the Borg cube is 9,000 feet. And the Enterprise is 2248. Wow, this is so cool. I love the graphics on this. It's like very hand-drawn and stuff. So it looks like the Enterprise is as big as a sphere. And then the cube is this big. Wow, that's so cool. So it goes into the design behind the cube. Oh, interesting. They considered geometric shapes before settling on the cube. Whoa, this is so cool. So like multiple attempts. Oh my god, they did this sketching crayon. You guys, there's a chance I can be an artist. Wow, you're like this purple version. This blue and purple version. That's so cool. It kind of goes into the thought process behind stuff. Right here it says concealed entrance. As the model went on, they decided to keep the door hidden so that it wouldn't be seen during the attack and wouldn't be revealed until the very last moment. Oh, I haven't seen this show at all, so I don't really know. But here's some Borg people. I don't know what they're doing. Are they assembling a weapon of some sort? It's an interplexing beacon. Oh my god, it was made from bird feeders. Wow. Oh, here's the bird feeders. That's so funny. Hilarious. And then here's Picard down here in a white suit. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Oh, so anyway, that was just the magazine that goes with it. Here's the Borg cube itself. Go and check it out. And so it's definitely not to scale with the rest. Oh wow, it's like really dark. Whoa. It's like a really dark black with like some very minor like dark green. But it feels completely plastic. It's very light, and there's a little bit of gray in it too, but after looking at the magazine, I can tell like, yeah, the sides are actually a little bit different from each other. But I definitely wouldn't be able to tell you much more than that. It's very detailed, and it's very dark. I didn't expect it to be this black. So according to instructions and my previous experience with assembling this, you just put these together. And then you just place the cube on top, whichever side you care to show. Does that work? Oh, okay. I think some of the electronics got in the way. The indented portions. And there is the Borg cube. So yeah, it's definitely very loose. It's like it's just sitting right on top. There's nothing really holding it into place, you know, so let's be a little careful. Okay, so the last item, honestly, a very impulsive buy. I'm very like, why did I buy this? But it was like, I don't know what happened. I just kind of was like, oh, you know, my order needs to be processed soon. What can I stick in my cart? You know, just to go along with this order. And then I just happened to come across this. I'm not sure how, but this is the Star Wars Imperial Officer Standard Cap in black. And so it's kind of hard to tell, but here is an image of the hat. And it's basically the hat that the Imperial officers wear. And I know they kind of have different colors. Like this is a black one. They probably had gray. And somehow just looking at it, I remember Juno Eclipse wearing one from The Force Unleashed, which is kind of one of my favorite expanded universe things of Star Wars. And I just this is from a company called Anovos, and so they kind of specialize in making props, making cosplay costumes and stuff, and it's really, really expensive. Like they do make some stuff for Star Trek. Like I just saw right now, they have like the Star Trek jumpsuit. I didn't realize it was actually one piece. They advertise it for $999, which is crazy. So what's kind of weird is like they'll discount their stuff for like quite a bit of money. Like it's like, oh, it's on sale. It's like hundreds of dollars off. So it's like they're definitely upcharging their stuff a lot. And so I saw this hat on their website and it was kind of, I forget, it was like $70 or more. And then BBTS had this for only 50. And so definitely they like they charge more on their stuff from their own website, which is kind of weird. So this is a size medium, is honestly their last one. I just kind of, all the other sizes were sold out, and then they had medium. But like after I, added to my pile of loot and checked out, it showed that it completely sold out. So I honestly bought the last one. I think I just probably bought some ones who canceled earlier than me. So this is a hat, and then it's got like, this is like a metal portion, a magnetic portion that kind of attaches to the hat, and I just don't know. I don't really cosplay anymore. Like I know I did in the past, but especially with COVID, like nothing's happening right now, and so I'm probably just gonna stick this back on eBay and sell it to someone else. Okay, so that's pretty much it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys liked all the merchandise that came in today from BBTS. If you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button. And if you want to be notified of future unboxings, feel free to subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you guys next video.